Hey folks, it's that time again, so let's get started, shall we?
30 seconds to air.
Shalom, I'm Donnie. How many people are praying today?
Well, I'll be playing too, but probably praying.
All by your Lone Star? No problem. First off, let's get your name.
Yeah, you can name me. You come up with
Great
more
not to
interesting
play
names
one.
anyway.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I need your name.
Yeah. Give it to me.
Golly, I guess you're a little thick around the skull bone area. I deem you short stack.
Works for me.
Because one, pancakes are one of my favorite fast times, and B, I'm guessing you're not going to rock up a lot of Sumerians. Okay, now here's
You
what's
never
going
know.
to happenstance. Questions will ameliorize before you. Select the boutonniere next to the correct answer. There is a timer, so the sooner you buzz in, the more Sumerians you will make. Or squeender.
We're almost at go.
Out of the tank. Repeat, the jellyfish is out of the tank again.
Oh, great animal expert again. I just start prepping my leg to get humped and pooped on.
Now we caught it.
10 seconds.
Best of luck.
Yeah, let's go with the sleep check.
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
3.
They're Branniger and the Hawk.
Hey, Cookie here, and I can't get clean. Listen, don't worry. I find that most people enjoy playing alone. And the wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
You've got Gall, Gallstone Jewelers. Because sometimes love hurts.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. All right, let's make history.
Oh.
Let's begin with more crazy W's. What do Willy Wonka and Andy Warhol have in common? Both had elaborate ploys to find an heir, they both owned a factory, they were both hypochondriacs, or both hid golden tickets in people's food.
Is it two or... No, it's probably one, isn't it?
The Oompa Loompas have run out of songs to let you
No,
know when you
it isn't.
failed, so I'll take over. Unky, bunky, dookie, doo-doo, who is a loser? The answer is you. Were you thinking of this one? Wonka owned the chocolate factory and Warhol owned the factory, the name of his famous art studio.
Yeah.
You are likely to see people licking the walls in both factories.
True.
This one's known as, waiter, there's a saint in my drink. I'm telling you, the face of the Virgin Mary is busy these days. Always popping up like she does in trees and birthmarks and oil spill patterns. Because it is a virgin drink, in which of these beverages would you be most likely to see the face of the Virgin Mary? Drambuie, Zima, Courvoisier, or horchata?
Oh, good lord, I don't drink. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Not a clue.
Horchata is a non-alcoholic Mexican rice milk.
Hey!
And while
Works
it's
for me.
technically a virgin drink, there was that one time a bartender just stuck the tip of a celery stalk in it. This one's called I Love You for Your Cookies. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been really lonely lately. And when that happens, I sit around eating sweets. Well, mostly just cookies. Well, mostly just fortune cookies.
Alright, here we go. I love these.
Oh,
I don't get it wrong, but...
You're the only ones who understand me. You're the only friends I have. Wait a second. What's this fortune say? Hey, this is great. You will find true love on April 22nd. All right. Based on the date, what would be an appropriate gift to give my new lover? A coat made out of groundhog fur, a roll of Mardi Gras paper towels, a huge chunk of earth, or a flag with my image on it?
That's Earth Day, isn't it?
Although all these gifts are pretty appropriate, April 22nd is Earth Day, so a huge chunk of Earth seems most appropriate. Every Earth Day, I decorate my house with thousands of green lights that line the windows and the roof, with an animatronic Al Gore on the front lawn. Open wide for I'm more than a celebrity, I'm a celebrity author. Which celebrity-written book would most likely win the Caldecott Medal? Tech War by William Shatner, Martha Stewart's Pies and Tarts by Martha Stewart, Miles to Go by Miley Cyrus, or If Roast Beef Could Fly by Jay Leno?
The Caldecott Medal. I have no idea.
Time is short.
Eh.
You know, when I saw Martha Stewart and Tart in the same title, I thought it simply must be an autobiography. But either way, you're wrong. Where's that confounded right answer? If Roast Beef Could Fly is Jay Leno's attempt at a children's book, and the Caldecott Medal is awarded to the best children's book of the year. I actually read this book, and it's just a piece of roast beef giving a tepid monologue for 20 pages. It's weird that Jay Leno is writing children's books because the only people I know who like him are elderly.
Stop it.
If Leno won the Caldecott, he'd probably be humble and give the award to someone who really deserved it, and then take it back a few months later.
No. Leno has better jokes than that. That's not saying much, but, you know.
May I introduce, this place is a dump place, and it's a this or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 names. For each one, tell me if it's a top-ranked hotel in the United States or a British term for toilet. If it's a fancy hotel, press the number 1. If it's a British toilet, press 2. Each one right gets you $300, about half the room rate of a 1-bedroom garden view. But get one wrong and $300 gets flushed. And keep an eye on the timer. The faster you finish, the sooner the place will air out. Ready? Let's go. The Cloister. The Privy. The Swag. The Little Nell. The Nettie. The Breakers. The Bog. Well, you got into the hotel.
6 or
but
7
you're on the
works
first
for
floor
me.
near the elevator. Can somebody tell me why there's a telephone in hotel bathrooms? It makes no sense. I mean, I always use my cell phone to call my mom while I'm pooping.
You too, huh?
That's the end of a thrilling first round. And you're doing pretty well, probably because there's no competition. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And hint, hint, the wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting
No, I haven't
for
missed
you.
it.
All right, you ready? Too bad. Why not try jellyfishing? Well, we're all in for a real treat because world-renowned animal expert Hans Hansen is here.
It's actually Hans Hansen.
Yeah, anyway. Hans, what animals do you have for us today?
Well, first off, we have a splendorous creature of the sea, the glorious jellyfish.
Wow, that truly is a beautiful Holy it stung me, Hans! Ow! Ow!
Oh dear, jellyfish stings can be quite toxic and painful.
No it's killing me! Quick! Quick, Hans, do something!
Let's see. We could pour vinegar on it, rub salt into it, leave it alone, or urinate on it.
I've always heard vinegar's good for jellyfish.
Oh yes, that's right. Vinegar is generally regarded as the best home remedy for jellyfish stings.
Wait, some weirdos think it's urine?
An old wives' tale, as I recall.
Oh, there was the wrong answer,
So for
wasn't
anyone out
there?
there that peed on themselves or had someone else pee on them after a jellyfish sting, just know it served no medical purpose. You had urine on you for no reason.
Urine is just part of the splendorous glory of...
Get out of here, Hans!
Urinate had to be the wrong answer of the game.
Next up, there's a soccer player in my soup. Suppose Top Ramen releases a World Cup of noodles. If they base their campaign on the total number of competing teams in each World Cup of soccer, what slogan might they use? Now with 4 fiery flavors, each cup only 16 cents, 32 teams, 32 noodles, or only 64 calories per serving.
I think there are 32 teams.
Every 4 years, 32 teams are selected to compete in the World Cup. And every 4 years, I buy another economy pack of ramen from Costco. It only costs like $20, and I have over 1,400 meals.
Plucking chickens, picking out a mate. Get guess I'll marry 8.
Here's a good one. I has question. Who is most likely to have a prescription for Yaz? Jason Mraz, Taz, Naz, or Cameron Diaz?
Yaz. I have no idea. We'll guess with...
Watch the time.
No.
No, unfortunately, there isn't a cure for one-hit wonderitis. No, I'll get this. Yaz is a birth control pill for women, and Diaz is the only woman in this group.
Ah.
Although I'm not completely convinced Jason Mraz doesn't have female reproductive organs.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me,
Try this on for size. Better late than never, ever. When The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson airs at 12:35 a.m. Eastern, 11:35 Central, what time is it in Ferguson's native country? 2:35 p.m., 7:35 p.m., 5:35 a.m., or 10:35 a.m.?
Is he 5 or... I think he's 7 hours ahead.
No, that would put Ferguson's show in prime time. And we all know what happens when late-night hosts move to prime time. Here's what you meant to pick.
5:35
Scotland,
a.m., yeah.
Ferguson's home country, is 5 hours ahead of New York. Which means they're in the future.
That was me not paying attention to AM and PM in the question.
And now, the naming of the SHREW. Who has a name that does not claim to identify where they're from? Leonardo da Vinci, Charles de Gall, Milhouse Van Houten, or Pepe Le Pew?
Let's see.
Leonardo da Vinci was a master of art, math, science, invention, writing, and you can't even get this one question right.
Nope.
One right answer coming up. Da, de, and van all essentially mean of or from, but le just means the, as in Pepe the Pew. Which leads me to the timeless question. Would you rather smell the pew or smell of pew?
This is why I should not
Brace
record for
yourself
the
for
cold.
the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press 1. $4,000 if you're right, but say goodbye to $4,000 if you're wrong. And of course,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Hey, that's my sister! So keep your hands off her. Good luck.
Lord. Maggie. Oh, what? Yeah. I don't see Ashley. There it is. Ah, it was the first one up and I missed it. Atticus was the father. Yeesh. Misspelling. I have no idea who that is. I hit that one. There we go.
That's all she wrote! You know, some people get to the end of the game without even a shred of personal dignity, unable even to look any of their friends in the eye for days. But not you. Now you just need to make some friends who can look you in the eye. Work on it.
That's
That's a wrap. Donnie, what's happening?
Okay, keep me a piece if you'd like to engage in another tourniquet of wits.
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming?
Coming up, the naming of the SHREW. Who has a name that does not claim to identify where they're from? Leonardo da Vinci, Charles de Gaulle, Milhouse Van Houten, or Pepe Le Pew? Now pay attention. Da, de, and van all essentially mean of or from, but le just means the, as in Pepe the Pew. Which leads me to the timeless question. Would you rather smell the pew or smell of pew? No, that roughly translates to Charles of or from Gall. And speaking of things made of or from Gall, you've won a necklace made of fabulous gallstones from You've Got Gall Gallstone Jewelers. These stones have passed straight from someone's body and into your heart. This wrong answer of the game has earned you a sweet 8,000 clams. Well done.
I joined because I was looking
Wow.
for adventure.
That was a horrid showing for me.
I joined because
Well,
I'm retired
at least
and
I
they
can
were
take
looking
some
for people
solace
over
in knowing
55
that I
who
can win
collect
it back
replica
next week.
muskets.
Civil War reenactments
Anyway,
are all
as
about
always,
staging a fake
I leave
battle
you
that will
folks with
impress
the
tourists on their
commercials.
summer vacation.
Civil War reenactments
See you
are
later,
great
folks.
because when you fake
Bye.
your death, you get to take a little nap. If you're thinking about joining, you should expect to eat a lot of stew and wear really itchy wool uniforms.
You better like the music of people playing the spoons, because that happens a lot. This ain't your granddad's war. It's your great-great-granddad's war. The old, the eccentric, the Civil War reenactors.
Did you know that 12 cups of raw spinach has as much sodium as an order of French fries at McDonald's?
Did you say as much sodium as French fries?
And that 54 cups of spinach has just as many calories?
As many calories as French fries?
Makes you think twice about eating spinach, doesn't it?
Yes.
Spinach. Is it really strong to the finish? Vote no on Proposition 14H and keep spinach and other vegetables out of our schools.
Are you in the market for a new used van? When you think vans, think Vance Van Bands Van Lot. Hello, I'm Vance Van Van, and I sell the sweetest vans in the city. They've got 8-track players, water beds, airbrush murals, beaded curtains.
Hey Vance, what's that weird burning smell?
Never you mind that, kid. You'll understand when you're older. Hey, okay, my vans don't come with satellite radio and GPS and la-dee-da, but they do have character and carpeted walls. So, when you think vans, think Vance Van Van's Van Lot. Conveniently located down by the old abandoned airport that's probably haunted. You know the one. And remember, if Vance Van Van's Van Lots are rocking, be sure to stop in and buy a van. From me, Vance Van Van.
Hey ya. Do you ever feel like your fishy friends get the raw end of every deal? When the chihuahuas are carried around in their Louis Vuitton purses and the labradoodles are on long walks in their fur trim vests, your Goldie fish is left in its bowl, naked. So come shop at Fashion Fiestas. We are the country's leading provider of designer fish apparel and accessories. Hats, shoes, glasses, pants, underwater styles that'll make your fish look fantastic. Right, Goldie? Come to Fashion Fiestas.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Jordan.
Happy birthday. I know I usually forget to buy you anything, but this year I got you something from the Cloud Registry.
The Cloud Registry? What's that?
I got a cloud named after you.
Oh.
And it comes with a certificate of authentication that I printed out on my dot matrix printer.
So which cloud is mine?
What's that?
Which cloud is named after me?
Oh. That one.
The one that sort of looks like a race car?
Sure.
Steve, did you just make this up because you forgot to get me something for my birthday?
No, it's totally a real thing. Listen to this announcer. The Cloud Registry. Totally a real thing.
You just did that by cupping your mouth in your hand.
Well, happy birthday, buddy. Gotta go. Bye. Hey, get your friend a gift from the Cloud Registry. It's really a real thing.
So, thanks again for having me over, Scott.
Oh, you're welcome, Marjorie.
Is your date night conversation a bore?
Yes, it is. Please help. We have nothing to talk about.
Then try Nigel the Chimney Sweep. He's a real adorable British street urchin who makes an excellent conversation piece.
Oh, well, isn't he fabulous? All ragged and covered in soot.